Welcome on in, everyone. We're going to play some more Alan Wake today, and we're going to see how far I get before I get tired. Ideally, I would try to beat the game today, but I don't believe that's going to happen in any sense. But we'll certainly try. We'll do our best. So, one of the big features I love about this game is what's going to happen when I press the A button. Okay, I guess it didn't happen this time.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Hell yeah, keep the lights on. It was supposed to do like a previously on Alan Wake kind of deal, but I guess I just didn't want to this time. Which kind of sucks, but like, it's whatever.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
You're out of the woods. I need to get into this.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Alright, so we have to find the key to that door, which is somewhere here. But previously on Alan Wake, we went on vacation with our wife, who then decided, hey, by the way, I know that you are trying to like relax and not worry about work, but here's a typewriter I snuck in. And then Alan Wake ran off, something happened, and now his wife is missing, and now everything he's... What the hell?
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own.
Hey,
You can
Kisa.
create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Oh, and the TV just melted after that. Nice. So yeah. Ooh. Right, the enemies that we fight are seemingly like the people taken over by darkness, but they still remember things. New plot twist idea. She staged the whole thing to inspire him to write, but it backfired and he just divorces her.
The FBI
That's a
agent's command
fantastic
froze
plot
me in
twist.
place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
What if this is just an elaborate ruse to get him to raid again? The darkness creature is still in there, so I guess he's just chilling out in there. I think I prefer the shotgun over the hunting rifle, because the hunting rifle doesn't do as much damage unless I, like, get headshots, I guess? Well, I don't know if there's a thermos nearby, but I don't really care to check, so let's just go ahead and unlock this. Is there anything around here? No? Alright, so you can drive in this game. I'm just gonna run over these enemies. Just completely normal people. Nothing bizarre is happening. Ooh. Oh, I can't go that way. Whoops. I just keep running over people. Just constantly. Oops. Oops. Oh, I need to go this way. There's more people for me to run over. And then this way. What the hell was that? More hunting rifle ammo. We love that. We jump for joy. And then we just leave. We just drive like a maniac in the middle of the night. So that's basically what I am. I am just a maniac in the middle of the night. Oh, I almost drove off the edge. Alright. You can't stop me. I have a car with headlights. Whoa! Who thought winding roads was a good idea? No, I'm only here because there's a light that's indicative of something over here. Wait a minute. Is this the start of the area? Oh, but there's a thermos right there. I want that. Give me that. I don't know what these thermos do, but I'm gonna get them. There's a page over there. We need to know more of the story.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin and no island. I was missing a week.
They have the soup.
What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
I don't know, Mr. Wake. Maybe if you... Oh shit! Holy! Maybe if you were better to your wife, this wouldn't have happened. Oh god. I'm just gonna use this to run past y'all. Alright, up we go. No, we're not going to be anywhere near them. Mr. Wake is tired. And then we go! I mean, his wife low-key sucked. That's fair, yeah. But, like, he did just sort of leave her all by herself in darkness that she's deathly afraid of. Wait, I have a car. Why don't I just drive a car? I know you were stressed out and trying to relax on vacation, but what if you wrote more? Yeah, I guess. I still think just like leaving her in the cabin by herself was not a good move. But then again, how could he have seen this happening? That's fair. She did kind of just bring this upon herself a little bit.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
The manuscripts. Flare gun
was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
A flare gun is literally the best weapon. No. Come on. Ow! Ah! Ah! I need to get to that light. No! It's not his fault she got kidnapped or something. Yeah. If I had been in that situation, I'd probably also been I'm gonna leave and take a breather. Yeah, I guess. That's valid.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have thought of, oh yeah, darkness is going to come to life and kill everyone. I'm just going to ignore these things that are being thrown at me. No, oh, haha. Haha, you can't get in the light. That's right, you vanish. Okay. She should have been safe, but unfortunately
It was the
not.
kidnapper. You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Damn. He's really just let it. Oh, the birds. He's literally just
We had
letting
talked
the
about birds over
kidnapper
the phone.
walk all over him. Oh, he turned off the light. The darkness is coming. We have to take care of the birds. Oh, the whole fixation on the manuscript makes me feel like this whole is elaborate setup to force him to write. You know, it does feel like that, doesn't it? Although I would argue that, maybe not the birds.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Well, how can I save him from the birds if I can't go in? Defeat the birds. Oh, that's a lot of birds.
Al, make them go away, please!
I'm trying my best to make them go away, but they're just so fast. Where are you? Ah. Ah. These birds, they're so strong. I only have 2 shots left. I only have 1 shot left. Ow. I feel like I would just be causing forest fires left and right just by throwing these flares on the ground. Fuck.
Billy, you can open the door now. They're gone.
The birds, they all disapparated.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Every time he writes, the paper flashbangs him.
Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
She's definitely not possessed by darkness. Poor Rose. Oh, I could have finished this last night. Yay, more copyright issues.
Previously on Alan Wake,
I have to skip
Alice
that.
has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
I really want to get a typewriter.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
If it's happening like the manuscript and you
Help
need to
you
finish
folks?
it, write a bullshit
Name's
ending.
Randolph. I'm the manager.
Well,
We're looking
it's
for
like
Rose.
in the
Works as a
cutscene,
waitress down at the
it's
diner.
like the paper
Rose,
flashbanged him and he
sure.
couldn't write.
Nice girl. Who wants to
So
know?
maybe he should write
I'm
on
Alan
like
Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard
Neon
on the radio
paper?
You were visiting. Well,
no,
I'll
that'd
show
make
you
it
her
worse.
trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying,
maybe
Al,
like dark
I
paper.
found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this
Chisel and
stuff takes
stone,
place
yeah.
around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
What the hell?
there was an island there owned
That's
by
a
a guy
ship.
called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find
Thomas
a single
Zane.
thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting. That explains the diving suit motif I saw earlier. At least in Alan Wake's stream. This is a pretty peaceful area. I would live
Better.
here.
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
The
I
lamp
asked
lady.
around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Why did you just take us on a detour towards the dumpster? But yeah, this is a very nice area. I would live here.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yeah, she has my manuscript. Definitely nothing else. Definitely not going to purge the darkness that's within her. Unfortunately, I know from previous experience of purging people with darkness and also the hiss, you don't survive that. Oh, she's right there.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Why are you in your
Rose,
uniform
you
at
have my
home?
manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
This is, not a red flag at all.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh,
Nurse Joy from Pokemon. Yeah, a little bit.
What? What?
She drugged us.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
Barber skin.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must
Maybe.
finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Don't think there's any light switches in this. Oh.
Back to work, boy.
Oh, this is like a misery thing.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jacker. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
So anyway, this isn't creepy at all. And who is this? This actor seems familiar, but I can't quite place my finger on it. I'll think about it over time. Alright, but yeah, she's definitely dead.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
you're right. I deserve more money.
Rose,
So
you're
handsome.
just
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
you're just
What can
sitting
I get
there.
you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter.
I feel
now.
so bad for
My
Rose.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Okay, so presumably, if this was just a normal thing and Rose just drugged us, the sheriff would arrive to see us both knocked out after seeing the coffee that she gave us. They would immediately just arrest Rose for, like, drugging us. I don't have any weapons. I love this. It's like I cannot keep... It's like a constant Metroid thing. Ooh, a radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny and...
Well, I'm just gonna leave them be.
I got in trouble with the law, you know, and,
Well, I'm so curious. What did he do to get in trouble with the law?
Something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt.
Well, that guy's definitely up to no good.
This weather's really something else, huh?
Alright, well, now with that out of the way, to the car so I can pick up my heavy friend that I just left behind.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn
What the
face!
fuck?
Stay right where you are, Slade!
Just like in the manuscript.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Very behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Oh. I probably don't want to be seen by that. Alright, well this is the turn of events. I have to run away from the police. I'm just a poor writer. My writing abs are not built for this. And honestly, it's that asshole that that brought us to Rose. He had absolutely no reason to call the police on me. What the hell? Okay, I can't run anymore. Alan Wake has like no stamina. Oh!
Oh, damn.
A flare. Oh god! Oh my god, I just shoulder checked that bullet like it was nothing. I've just been running in one direction. These police officers are just really bad at their job, which does not surprise me in the slightest. Okay, we're just running through the woods. He's running. There's a manuscript off in the distance. I'll be fine, probably. Give me this.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
The darkness can sense riders. Makes zero sense that the cops would be there aggro at you, which is why the cops are there, because yeah, because ACAB. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that this happened for Alan Wake, because this was he was in a fine situation. He had kind of things under control, and then this FBI agent just shoots at him. Now I have to run for my life. Oh, you're dead. Probably. Oh, that was just an empty car. Good on you, Sheriff. There's a page over here. I'm glad that the sheriff breaker realizes, like, oh, this FBI agent's an asshole.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Yeah. If anything, like, Special Agent Nightingale is just digging a bigger hole for himself. All right. The safety of the light. Another shot. Oh, Blair. He's over there.
Search the area.
A light bulb breaking? I wonder if the dark creatures are going to attack them.
This way.
I hope so. Yeah, it is. Good, the darkness is actually helping me. Oh, I wanted that light bulb. I don't feel bad.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a rider, not a monster.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Oh, Sheriff Breaker is really coming through as like the voice of reason in the police. This is FBI Nightingale. The people you gave me are just dying. How? He's just a guy with a pen.
You on the ground.
Oh shit. Oh my god. They're just shooting at me. Birds. Birds. Birds, get them. How is Nightingale gonna blame that on me? That helicopter just fell apart. Holy shit. That was just from birds. Oh, a fire watchtower. I've seen those before. There seems to be a gas station over there, and that area is just, that helicopter is dead. Just completely dead. Ooh, a thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything.
Yeah, because they were knocked out.
Hey, what are you... Come on.
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over.
Go ahead, Mulligan. Over.
We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over.
I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over.
Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over.
Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Interesting. Well, it sounds like Barry is fine, which is a relief.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the
Oh,
distance.
I need to get to that radio station. Over the edge I go. Over the edge I go. I'm almost dead. Okay, that was a bad idea. If I stand in this light, I might get health back faster. No, I will not. Well, just goes to show you, don't throw yourself off the second floor of anything. I don't have any weapons.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the
And I'm just
distance was
going.
part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Why do I need to... Was the coal mine where I need to go with the kidnapper? To meet the kidnapper? Oh, nice. The gate.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
I'm so glad that the fence is just telling me I need a light. Speaking of which, can I turn this on? Oh, ooh, and a thermos. Gimme. Do I not have any flashlights? Really?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Oh, I don't think that is a good thing to do, Mr. Wake. I was trying to see if I could double tap that, if that would work, but I guess not. Nice. Onward into the dark forest. Is there, like, any flashlights I can use? Another one. What's happening? Well, I got a flashlight. But what was that? There's something. There's something in this dark forest. And I have just the
It took me a moment to
thing.
recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in.
Ooh.
Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
They're all dead. FBI agent Nightingale
I need a
killed them all.
Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
No, they're dead. The FBI killed them. Oh, I'm stuck. Now, I know I have these flashbangs, but I don't want to use them. Ugh. Immediate instant kill. Fantastic. I need to, oh, snap. Oh, God. Oh, God. They do so much damage. This tweed jacket offers no protection. Is that a manuscript page? No. Can I have a gun? Can I get over this wall? Thank you. Life. Radio.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know if that's like the responsibility of the local radio station. Granted, how else are they supposed to get stuff to talk about? Is that a manuscript page or is that just like a really shiny texture? Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh boy. Well, that is a manuscript page. Grab. Flashbang. Get fucked. Oh, you did not. Ooh, no. Get fucked. What is the manuscript page?
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
I'm pretty sure just putting an entire bottle of sleeping pills into like a coffee pot would probably neutralize the sleeping aspect of the pills. Granted, I'm no pharmacist or anything. It could make slow fast, yeah. Oh no. Where am I going? No! Oh god. Okay, I found the coal mine, I hope. What is that? Okay, that's a light. Oh! Oh! Can I have some light? Okay, well that's not quite the light I need, but whatever. Batteries and flares. Okay. Oh! Remain some, so you might have to die for a bit. Okay, well, thank you for coming by. Regardless, I appreciate it. Okay, we're just gonna run. We're just gonna keep running. Ah! We're just gonna run around this rock. And we're gonna toss this flashbang. Oh no! Mr. Wake, please. Just run. Ah! Flashbang! No! Oh god, I died. Alright, well. When they show up, I'm just gonna toss a flashbang and then run. Running is not a good option for Mr. Wake. because he has the stamina of a toddler. That should keep me safe for a little bit. Great. Catch your breath, please. All right, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We're here. Oh, another one. How about you freeze?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in...
Oh, this person who's calling in is an
well,
asshole.
thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Nightingale is an asshole.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Damn. He got told by an old man. Alright, well, let's, shit. Oh my god. See, I would have been fine with the flare if it didn't do that stupid cinematic shit. What the hell was I supposed to do with that?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the
All right,
chance to
well,
tell
let's
Maine
just
where I was going.
try again and
Lose the
hopefully...
cops
Oh,
and
hey, a
find my
train.
own way to the mine.
And hopefully I won't have that stupid fucking cinematic happen. Because if I can get over there, throw down a flare, then activate the generator, I'm fine. Come on. I need to get in the light. They can't get me in here. I have a pistol. I'm useful again. Okay, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. Ah! Alright, let's go. Fastest reload in the east. I'm pretty sure we're in, like, Maine or something.
There
What
was
is
no
this?
sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
You're right. They are just, like, left here for no reason. The darkness controls the taken. Ooh, shotgun. No, get back in the light. Ah. Okay. So we know that using the flashlight as a at point blank will stun them for a bit. There's a manuscript over there and I want it. Is this reloaded? No. Okay. Let's see. Let's open up this. Hope y'all are doing well. Manuscript page.
The bulldozer's engine.
A bulldozer?
Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Your lap warmer's hard at work? Well, we're going to take a short break from being hard at work because we got ads coming up here, and I would like to get up and stretch my legs. So, we'll be back in just a few moments. Alright, so the manuscript page we just picked up told us that we're going to be attacked by a bulldozer. So we have to keep an eye out for that. Because being attacked by the FBI, the police, and shadow creatures wasn't nearly enough. We need to also be attacked by construction equipment. What is this? I keep shining my light. Oh, lithium batteries. Revolver ammo. Is this anything? Just wastes my ammo? Okay, lovely. This way. It's hard to navigate in a forest, which I feel is accurate to forest IRL. I'm just sort of following any paths that I find. Oh, a manuscript page.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale
A bull? I wouldn't be surprised at this
flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
So really, my question is, what is Nightingale's obsession with me? Like, yeah, I get that I wrote him to be my antagonist for this section of the manuscript, but like, what is his motivation?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
So, with how hard the FBI man's coming at me, you'd think Alan was wanted for tax evasion or some shit. Yeah, exactly.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Okay, so I'm going to be assaulted by objects now. Great. As if I'm not under assault by enough things already. I saw this building back here and I wanted to go check. Oh, but the cache. Hell yeah. I have too much revolver ammo. That's fine. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Too many batteries. Okay. Oh, lovely. Ah. Oh shit! Don't you throw shit at me, you asshole. Alright. A good thing I have the stuff I can pull from. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. So my game plan here is to try to beat this game before I play Alan Wake 2. I don't know if I'll play the actual second game, American Nightmare, because I want to play Alan Wake 2.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Follow, okay. Oh, I would hate to be on under the underside of a bridge when the train going over it.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything.
So what you're saying is I'm going to play American Nightmare and Control and both Control. Are there 2 Control DLCs for out right now? Because I have the definitive edition, and I'm partially through Control already. I had to stop playing Control because the game was making me dizzy. Oh. Oh. Oh no. We gotta get out of here. Well, that shit throws itself at me again. No, don't want to die. The second one's the Alan Wake experience or some shit. Nice, I'll take a look at it. Oh no. Back off. I've got a flare. Ah! Okay, I gotta get away from it. I've gotta get away from these.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Alright, well, there's something here.
As a teenager, just started to get interested in writing.
Holy shit!
And a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Ho ho! I've got the upgraded flashlight now. Don't know the name of the first one. The second one is Alan Wake Experience or something. I will definitely check those out. Control is on my list of games to beat. I don't think I'll stream Control because I think me streaming Control was causing the frames to drop on my end. Because like right now when I'm looking at the preview for this, the Alan Wake is running very smoothly, but when I'm actually playing it, there appears to be some frame drops going on, or at least it's capturing on my end at like a lower frame rate than what I'm seeing. And it is messing with me a little bit, but not a lot. There's something here, and I don't like this. What is throwing itself at me? Control is fun. I like Control. I just wish it didn't make me dizzy. So I'm almost done beating the game. Like I'm towards the end of it. Like Control and Alan Wake are 1000% my jam. Oh, no. Oh. No, I didn't call 911. Here, have a flare, and then this is a flashbang job. Ah. Fastest reloader in the west, or east. Okay. Huh. Flashbangs don't work unless they're like point blank. Oh, poltergeist activity. Ow! Not poltergeist activity. Where are you? Huh. These fights, they are tough. Alan Wake is not very nimble, so me trying to avoid in the light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, that's easy. So like any combat situation that I try to scooch around, oh thank goodness, I can't do very well. You know, I might play Control on my own again, from start to finish. I think the definitive edition does have all the DLC.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground.
Oh my god, the darkness is sucking.
At my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Yo, like, even without the definitive edition, Control is such a fantastic experience. Like, I highly recommend it. Hey, Weirs! Has Alan woken up yet? No. He's trying, but no, he's still fast asleep. We'll get him out of his nightmare eventually. Oh, there's a thing over there. Where's the bulldozer? There's the bulldozer. I have a flare. Oh, God. If I shine my light on this bulldozer long enough, I'll be back off. I was prepared. Alan Wake, expert construction equipment hunter. Huh. Wait. More? No. There we go. Huh. Oh, another thing. Do I go up this way? another one. This will have flares in it, probably. I'm all about having flares. The hell yeah. I ran out of my flashbang, so flares will have to work. Hydrate and posture check, fine. And stretch, okay, stretching is going to be a little bit painful. I did some weightlifting yesterday, and I am all kinds of sore. Oh god, F indeed. Oh god, although the stretching did feel good. Ugh. I can't, like, bench press a lot yet, because I'm still a very weak, noodly armed person. But I did more than I have in the past. I think I was bench pressing, like, 75? Which is a lot for me. I used to only be able to do like 40? You ever stretch so hard you get lightheaded? All the time. Progress is still
I've never been
progress.
this glad
Yes.
to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Oh wow, daytime. I hope I don't lose all of my things.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Alright, well, how much you want to bet I've lost all of my items again? Why would I get out? Just drive.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Can't go that way, so I'll just go this way. Could you imagine just walking all of this? Is that a manuscript page? No, that's just a light on a rock. I don't remember what happens in this part. Other than lots of driving through the forest. Is there anything over here that I could get? Like, there's a building right there. What's in that building? I can imagine watching this. You've played Firewatch. I've also played Firewatch, although I only played like the opening to it. I would love to play that to completion one day.
Pat Maine, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our sheriff
Hell yeah.
to straighten things out.
Call out the asshole FBI agent.
Let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Hey, at least he apologized for, like, calling me accidentally outing where I was. That's cool. We like him. I'm not taking that car. We're taking the truck. Alright, what happens here? What part is this? I remember next to nothing about this game. I do remember driving this and thinking, wow, this is open world. But never really like trying to confirm that. I just thought it was neat that like this game that I thought would be an on rails story thing was like, oh yeah, by the way, here, have a car. Oh, another Firewatch tower. I think Firewatch towers are neat. I don't know if this is an actual job anymore. I would imagine they would have replaced all of this with like robotics and such.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that too.
You can only remember they
Now,
used
Doc,
David Bowie
you
for
were
a chapter
talking about
ending.
life and finding that special someone, that
That's
soulmate.
an issue with this. I know if when I upload these to YouTube, I'm gonna have to like mute some stuff.
To me, that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, I think it's still a job, but like
But I think
maybe not as prevalent anymore. I would, if I was offered a opportunity to work at a Firewatch for a summer, I think I would take it. If and only if I had like power to power my CPAP machine, because I can't sleep without
And
that.
apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but
Yeah.
I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because
You would probably have internet access. You would probably have like
I let her drift away from me.
satellite connection, or maybe if like the park that you're in was like shelled out for it, they would have like
And I'm not saying I dwell
fiber.
on her.
No, maybe not fiber. That
I like my life.
I could see them maybe using satellite connections, but like I don't think you'd be able to like open up social media or anything.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
There's a horror game that came out that has to do with Firewatch towers that if I had the funds for, I would definitely pick up and play. But yeah, I think I would do a Firewatch job. I think I could do it. Can I drift? A little bit. What's in here? Yeah. Well, no, not Firewatch is in that game, but there's a horror game that came out like within the past week. I think Firewatch came out like a year or two before I moved down to Texas. I think. Yeah, you know that game. I've seen some gameplay of it. Why is there a manuscript page all the way up here?
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
It does have mic functionality. Yep. Fierce to Fathom, Ironbark Lookout. I couldn't remember what the subtitle was, but I knew it was Fierce to Fathom. I would like to play some of the Fierce to Fathom game, although, like, outside of Ironbark Lookout, I've seen people play all the other ones, so I feel like the the magic would be sort of lost on me. But I haven't seen any of Ironbark yet. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I have to go get that manuscript page again. Damn! Wasted. I just wanted to drift. He ain't waking up now. You're right. He's taking the big sleep. He took some advanced melatonin. Time does indeed do happen. Oh, we made it to the coal mine.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Okay. I parked.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing into the broken studio window,
Like a glove?
Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Started to wonder how Alan got his license. He's a writer. He just wrote one. He got it from the same place Leon Scott Kennedy got his? Probably. Ooh, what's this? I cannot be bothered to read that. The Leon School of Driving. Aww. Don't nail your dog in the head with your toy.
Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Damn. Oh, I still have all my shit.
Wake.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, he definitely doesn't have Alice.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Where do I go? What the fuck just happened?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Trying to think, but I think Leon has crashed every vehicle he's driven except that jet ski. Well, for me, he definitely crashed that jet ski like 8 times. Where do I go? Do I just jump off the edge here? I guess. Okay. Oh, a thermos. Sweet, sweet coffee. Why can I not leave the coal mining area the way I came in? Did I just like super lock the door or some shit? Oh, am I gonna be attacked by a train? Did the boat where you fight the big fish thing crash? Del Lago? I don't think it crashed in OG4, but in Remake it sank after you got to the pier.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Oh, that's cute. Alright, well, I think I have all of my ammo that I can hold. Oh, hello there. Oh, shit! Ah, shit! I just got demolished. We're just gonna run from that, I think. Put this on. Ow. Ow, stop. Ah, shit. Okay. That was an encounter. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay. Now I have to worry about objects throwing themselves at me. Great. Lovely. Lovely. Oh. I can't catch a break. Oh, flashbang? Oh, thank you. I would like a light bulb. Mirror Peak. Is that like a different way of saying Twin Peaks? Is that a Twin Peaks Easter egg? Oh. Can these just stop attacking me for just a few minutes? Okay. I feel like Alan Wake's entire existence is a Twin Peaks Easter egg. You're right, it is. God.
What the hell?
The trees! That's just a darkness tornado. That's just a darkness tornado, and I don't want to deal with that. I would love to watch Twin Peaks again. I watched it a few years ago, and I haven't rewatched it since, but I would love that.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I mean, you don't have to avoid electrocution. You can jump on that once. Alright, it's all the way down that way. Okay. I don't want to get hit by more... That's a manuscript? No, that's just a shiny. Twin Peaks is super good. Ah, shit. Ooh, a flare gun. And now I can get over there. Of course, my one safety light is gone. Alright, well, I can probably take all of these out with a single flashbang. Ow. Ow. Stop it. So long as I keep using these flares, I'll be safe. If I can get in this door, I'm safe. Okay. I'm safe. I just had to use almost all my flares. Oh gosh. I'm actually surprised at how well I navigated that. Hello? Hi? I didn't really want to have to use that, but I did. Oh, shit! No, 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 oh god. Huh. So many close calls. I at the very least have a flashbang again, so I can at least save myself once. You know what? Flashbang. Hell yeah. Trust no one in the dark. But what if I want to go in the dark? What if I purposefully go into the dark? Oh hey, a thermos. And a out of place armchair. Okay, follow. I'm hearing footsteps.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Okay, so I've been touched by the darkness. The darkness saw me and was like, oh, hi, and then just, like, rubbed me until I did its bidding. Oh! That's a tree. It's just leaning over. We're just gonna leave this room now. And all lights have just broken again. We cannot catch a break.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
What are you talking about? Every, like, electrician that I've worked with has a healthy supply of, flashbangs. You never know when you need to, like, flashbang a creature of the dark. Nothing over here? Let's just keep going. There's nothing in it for me to burn away those darkness puddles, but sometimes I just feel like it. What? Really? I forget. I'm underestimating how powerful just shining my flashlight is. Ow. Ow. Okay. That flashbang did not take out as many of them as I wanted, unfortunately, but we handled it just fine. We don't have a lot of ammo left over, though. Ooh, a manuscript page.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get arrested. Oh, there's a thermos over there. I want that. I'm gonna go get that. It's a trap. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spring the trap. You know, I clearly. Oh, what? I just did a double jump off thin air. You know, just more evidence towards Federal Agent Nightingale's insane. Okay, thermos acquired. Let's go into this cave because there's a cache in there for me, I think. It's probably up there, if I had to guess. Oh no, it's just right here. Nice. Flashbangs. Thank you. Of course. Come on, get closer. Ow. I should just expect that to happen every time I find a cache. Haha! I'm restocked. Ooh, shotgun ammo! And more batteries.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
That's a valid option. Turn that on. Ooh! Pump action shotgun. Don't mind if I do. Way better than the regular shotgun I had. Wait, let's save the rest of that. Ow. I was really hoping that I'd be able to heal a little bit in the light, but I guess not. Oh, there's so many. What if I just run? What if I just run to this light post? You can't get me in here. I'm safe. I am completely safe. But no longer safe.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach.
Oh, Graves.
Was it going for Alice?
I'm pretty sure the darkness already has your wife. Like, it's just...
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? I don't have time to deal with ads. I'm pretty sure a graveyard shift cannot cause cancer. Like, I am almost 100% of that. Like, I'm pretty sure there's been no confirmed correlation between cancer havers and... Oh no! Oh. Did I just obliterate him? I think I just did. Cool. Yeah, nothing that way.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
The fuck? Poltergeist activity? No. No, 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 no. Oh, God.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Writer's block happens to everyone, Mr. Wake. Sometimes it means you just need to go experience new things. And honestly, sometimes just going into a rural town in Maine and having a paranormal experience like the one you're going through is just what every writer needs that's experiencing writer's block. Just think of how much more powerful your stories are going to be after surviving this terrifying adventure. Although, honestly, with him desperately needing a vacation and not being able to get it, I can also see why he's not getting it. Honestly, what if the Northeast is just cursed? That's what I'm understanding from like most stories, is that if you live anywhere in the Northeast, you're just cursed to have a bad time. I don't want to deal with sentient furniture. Ah, refrigerator, why? Oh God, flashbang. Oh God! Something still didn't get knocked out. No, 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 no! Oh my God! I just got decked by a bunch of furniture. Okay, we're just gonna run by this. Fuck all this shit. Furniture can't get me if I run into narrow enclosed areas. So I read a funny post on Tumblr today that was just like, I'm gonna write about areas in areas in America and I'm not gonna do any research. And they mentioned something about like the jungles of Colorado or some shit. And that's just endlessly funny to me. I found a key. Okay. I'm free. I know like literally nothing about Maine. This like except for where it is. But like outside of that I don't know like what it has there. So like if I were to write a story, I would set it and if I were to set it in Maine, I would just say like, yeah, Maine has jungles now. Oh.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Good for you, Mr. Wake. Always, like, steal PM from your fellow authors, but, like, don't actually do that. Steal pieces. Steal ideas, not entire stories. Anywho, I'm not giving up my shotgun because I have a shotgun. And I hate the rifle. And it looks like we're about to have another ad break here, so I'm going to take this opportunity to also take a short BRB. So I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Okay, and we're back. I'm enjoying Alan Wake. This has been a delightful treat. And yes, Stephen King personally cursed the Northeast with all of his books. He has personally introduced all of his creatures there, and thus it is just, if you live in the Northeast, you're going to get your ass ate by it. And if you're incredibly lucky, the Mothman. Alright, Mr. Wake, let's go see if we can find us a Mothman. What? Focus. Oh man, I wish I could just press left thumbstick to focus. That'd be fantastic. Just focus on anything. This way. Up this ladder. Go up the ladder. Oh. Can confirm Pennywise ate my ass the other day. Yeah, it can happen. And it's both versions of Pennywise are out there. Like the, oh man, I can't remember the actor that played Pennywise in the original movie.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Yeah, Tim Curry. Like, you can find him out there, that Pennywise out there, and you can find the other one out there too. I should really learn, like, actor names. Or at least of, like, actors and actresses of the media I consume. It's just something I never really put any stock into, but like, birds! See, the movie The Birds would have ended differently if the protagonist just had flashlights, though. Speaking of The Birds, I did semi-recently watch that movie. Oh, no! Glenn!
Birds.
Oh, I agree. I would not mind be walking around the various wooded jungles of Maine and just finding Tim Curry Pennywise just there. It's like, ho ho, you found me. It's time to eat your ass. It's like, no, Pennywise, no, and then I trip. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay, this is normal conversation for us. Okay, we did a smash or pass of the Warframes. Oh fuck. Statistically speaking, someone had their sexual awakening to the pipe organ in Beauty and the Beast Christmas movie. The Tim Curry voiced the pipe organ in that? What? Wow. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Okay. Yeah, it's like music themed. It's I remember watching that movie more than the actual Beauty and the Beast movie. And I enjoy it a lot more.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I want to watch Clue.
Alice?
Alice!
Wait, people actively want to fuck the clown in Ace Attorney? Did they, like,
I'm losing it.
not have taste or something? Nigel Thornberry is Tim Curry? What? Hold up. Hold up. What the fuck? I never put two and two together. What the fuck? Look. Look. The last time I watched The Wild Thornberrys, and I'm not including the movie where they crossed over with the Rugrats, because I watched that more recently than the last episode I watched of The Wild Thornberrys, was back in like 4th grade. And back in the 4th grade, I didn't really care about who voiced what. I was just like, oh, hey, animated cartoon. Wait. He voiced Captain Planet? This. Uh, 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 I can't escape this man. What the fuck? He really has been our entire childhood. He was one of the people they originally had to play the Joker in the animated series. Oh, nice. Uh, uh. Oh, I would love to hear those takes. But I'm just losing my mind at how many people, how many like characters Tim Curry has like voiced. John Silver. I still have not seen the Muppet Treasure Island movie. That is a movie we need to sit down and watch. And I would love to watch that eventually. This is what happens when like your childhood is like you grow up overseas in an American military base and like the military stores don't buy or don't have like any good children's movies. And like the American TV stations don't buy movies or good TV shows to put on it. So I'm stuck watching the same 3 episodes of SpongeBob and Digimon over and over again. And if I'm lucky, sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Treasure Planet is an untouchable masterpiece. You are 100% correct. I love Treasure Planet. I wanted to play the video game. Apparently it was pretty good. It's canon that Tim Curry's Long John fucked Miss Piggy. Oh my. Like his Long John or just John Silver? Because that has different implications there. Oh, that's water. I can't go in water. Writers, as we all know, are weak to water. Unfortunately, our writing abs will not protect against that. Huh. But anyway, Muppet Treasure Island, I would put that on our list for New Year's to watch. There's like an interview or something where he alludes to a fling with Miss Piggy. I mean, I would. Have you seen Miss Piggy? Given the opportunity where it's like consensual, hell yeah. We have been running around in these caves for a year. God. There's a fight gonna happen here. Yeah, let's equip my flares. Revolver ammo, hunting rifle ammo. I probably should have picked up the hunting rifle, but I don't like it. Ravencroft and Scooby-Doo. Have I seen The Witch's Ghost? Is The Witch's Ghost where, like, Velma floats up and then Daphne says, like, oh, I have a great shot from down here? No, that's Zombie Island. I don't think I've seen Witch's Ghost, though. Oh god, oh god, I'm getting my ass destroyed. And it's not Pennywise. Okay. Oh, damn it. No, 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 no. God damn it. I've only seen Zombie Island. I would like to watch Witch's Ghost and Cyber Chase someday. Maybe we should just add. Maybe we should just make a list of like things to watch on New Year's. We're gonna watch It's Time to Duel. We need to add Muppet Treasure Island. We need to add all of the Scooby-Doo movies. We have so many things to watch, you're right. My dude, like we need to make free time to watch these movies. Just like
make my way up
throw away all of our responsibilities.
Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
We use machinery to watch all these movies. Move the elevator. The PBS show, the cyber. Oh yeah, that show. Was it Cyber Chase as well? I've seen like a few episodes of that. I remember liking it. It wasn't bad. The one I remember the most is where they were learning about area, and they were building their own mansions in like the Wild West or some shit. And like the antagonist, the doctor, was like, "Oh, I'm gonna build my house to have all these weird angles," and people were the townsfolk were saying like, "Oh, he's taking more space." Cyber Chase, Arthur, Zaboomafoo. I loved Zaboomafoo. Zaboomafoo was one of the few shows that the army actually purchased a lot of. So I watched a lot of Zaboomafoo. I just liked watching things about animals. Doc Brown was the hacker voice? Nice. Oh, nice. I just fell down. With the Crack Brothers, yeah. You know they have an animated show now? And I think it was after Zaboomafoo, they did a actual wildlife series that was more geared towards adults that took them to see the animals in their natural habitat. I saw it in Puerto Rico. It's very strange. Oh, no, okay. I thought I was gonna fall into the abyss. I've made it! I don't trust this coal mine at all. And is that the light of day? No? Damn. Alright, let's get out of here. Do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I've seen half of that. I started watching that and I only saw half. It was on Netflix. I don't remember why I stopped. I think it was like I was watching it before work one night. Or no. I was watching it before bed one night before work and then like I had to stop. And then I never really picked it back up.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Huh. No, get me out of there. Whee! Dead. Do I have to go pick that back up again? I want those flares. I have survived being hit by objects, and he was in The Cat Returns? And I can't survive jumping off of a platform. But this side I can take no damage. As the Cat King. Interesting. It's been a while since I've seen The Cat Returns. I need to watch that again. I love that movie. That's my favorite Ghibli movie. Whee! More birds!
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Alright. Cat Returns is fantastic. I love it. I'm going to say something that's going to cause people to like come after me, but I've never seen The Princess Bride. Okay. Oh god, birds! Oh no, I didn't realize that the birds could damage this. Oh no. We're right there. We're so close. Just get us over there. Lovely. Okay. Oh, shit. Whoa!
Shit.
I almost got demolished. Holy fuck. That's fair. Being forced to do things, like, will automatically make me not pay attention to anything. Alright, there's something shiny right here. Is there bottles? I don't want the hunting rifle. You cannot make me use it. I will keep the shotgun. And I'm in the light. Cauldron Lake. Oh, I'm back here. Cauldron Lake is where I spent the night, where my wife just vanished. What else do we need to add to the Lost? The Lost. I can't think of any other movies. I'm gonna walk across this. I think running is a bad idea. I missed out on a lot of movies, so I don't have any movies to list. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, what if I just do this? We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run. I won't stop you if you add Lost to it. Twin Peaks. Put Twin Peaks on there, because I think there's a Twin Peaks movie. Although that's just a show. Stop. Stop. Oh god. Oh god. Flashbang, go off, please. Ow! I'm good. Oh, fuck. Is anyone else here? Is anyone else gonna fuck me up? I'll fuck you up. Oh. The thing. Oh, flare gun. Thank goodness. Walk fire with me. Okay. Add that to the list. I need to find out where we can watch season 3.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
How can an island sink in a caldera? Oh, don't run off the edge. Run up here. A lot of this game is just me aimlessly running through a forest. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just kind of frustrating. I want to know where I'm going, but I'm constantly lost. I found this building that's on the edge of a cliff. This seems like a bad spot to build a building. I want to go in there. There's things for me. I can't. Tom. Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. Tom, talk to me, Tom. This armchair is not placed here. Or rather, it seems out of place. CW and TZ. Thomas Zade. I miss you, Tom. That's the lamp lady writing these, I think. She had a thing for Mr. Zane. Game really wants me to use the rifle right now, but I don't want to. Give me that. Give me that. Hunting rifle ammo. I don't need that. Give me these flares. These flares are a godsend. Better than the flashbangs, I would say. Flashbangs, yeah, they can kill things point blank, but it's like up in the air. The flares will give me a cone, like a circle of safety. Speaking of a circle of safety, jump! We're just gonna ignore everything that I can. Fuck fighting anything. If I can cheese it with flares, I'm gonna cheese it with flares.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat. I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
The doctor kidnapped me. The doctor that I punched in the face at the police station a while ago.
Wait! That you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him right.
Oh. The kidnapper. He's been touched by the darkness. Well, this is a lovely situation we find ourselves in. Thrown over the edge into the lake. We love to see it. It's great. I have to skip this. I have to skip this. This is good music, but I have to skip it.
Ellen Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, You lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
This is kind of fucked up.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Wake, we're going to have to leave you here in this hospital bedroom because I am done for the day. Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching through to the end. I really appreciate it. If you want to catch me live, you can find me on my Twitch link down below. I'm also on Blue Sky if that's where you're at too. It's also linked down there as well. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next video. Take care, y'all.